Welcome back to Messy Advent. Last week we heard Mary's story. Part of your crafts, you may have made a candle or a small nativity scene. And did you find a box? We'll be adding to that later. So let's hear week 2 story, and it's called Joseph, Don't Worry. All night Joseph tossed, all night Joseph turned. He just couldn't sleep. He'd only just learned that Mary was pregnant. What's more, she'd confirmed that the baby she bore was not his. Joseph, don't worry. Joseph, don't weep. Lay down your head and go back to sleep. Mary's been faithful, her love's strong and deep, and her baby is God's own son. She told him this tale, an angelic visit, a son to be born by God's Holy Spirit. The more she went on, the less he believed it. He wanted to break their engagement. But just as sleep came, that angel appeared. Don't worry, he said. There's nothing to fear. I know that you're troubled, so you need to hear that Mary is telling the truth. The baby she bears is God's holy son. Call his name Jesus, for he is the one God promised to send to save everyone. Emmanuel, God is with us. He's the answer to all that the prophets have said. So keep your engagement, be glad and be wed. And when Joseph woke up, that's just what he did. He took Mary to be his wife. Joseph, don't worry. Joseph, don't weep. Lay down your head and go back to sleep. Mary's been faithful, her love strong and deep, and her baby is God's own son. Now let's look at week 2 crafts. Last week we asked you to find a box, and here's our box. And this week we'd like you to find something to cover the floor in your stable. So if you've got a hamster or a guinea pig, you could use sawdust or some hay or some straw, and we're just using some shredded paper and just lay it on the bottom. And your activity is to decorate a Christmas card. If you've got any glitter or stickers or pens, you can decorate the outside. Just fold over a piece of card or paper and maybe write a message and give it to someone that you think or may know that won't receive a card this year. And then we've got a Christmas tree pom pom. In the olden days, people used to make pom-poms out of wool and card. Your grandma or your auntie or an older family member might be able to show you how. Why don't you go and ask them? I know we can't be able to go see them, but maybe give them a phone call. They'd love to hear from you.